All right, today we're making another takeout classic, which is chicken fried rice. So let's get at it. All right, so I got some chicken leg meat here. I don't need that much, as I'm not making a lot of portion today, but just like normal, trim off the fat. Of course, you can get some chicken thighs and then debone that yourself. Either way, chicken thigh or leg meat is more ideal as it's more forgiving. So just dice that up and have them marinate. Okay, don't need that much. Save the rest for other things. Cut it to a little bit small dices. You don't need to marinate too long. If you can, half an hour to like 2 hours is good. Season as you go, so marinate the meat. Next step is getting the veggie ready. And of course, before that, we have day-old rice already cooked. So it's good to use day-old rice because you can get it all separated and not come together. If you use rice that you just cook out, it's gonna be too sticky for fried rice wise and too wet. Even if you use less water wise, it's gonna be, yeah, too much stickiness for the application that you want for fried rice. You want each grain of rice ideally separated. So the first prep work is really just cooking the rice if you haven't done that yet. Yeah. And then put it in the refrigerator for overnight at least. Sometimes it's better for 2 days to get it dried up a little bit more. All right, so here's the diced chicken. Next we're going to marinate that. All right, marinade is relatively simple. It's just oyster sauce for my portion of chicken here. Like what? A little bit over half a tablespoon. And then a little bit of salt, not even that much. What we're looking at. A fourth of the teaspoon of salt, so that's good. And then a little sprinkle of white pepper. Of course, you can do other proteins if you want. You can do shrimp, pork, beef, and even Chinese sausage. But I'm using chicken this time. I do have a shrimp fried rice recipe on my older videos. And if you want to use beef, you want to see how to marinate beef, you can follow my velvety marinade for beef in my beef of broccoli video. All right, so just gonna let that sit, cover it up, let that sit for half an hour or so. All right, next we're gonna prepare the veggies. First veggies is the choy sum, which is a typical, very common Asian veggies. Chinese veggies, you can try find at Asian grocery store. If you cannot find this, or you don't want to use this one, you can just use lettuce. But lettuce, you can just put it later on. Don't have to put it as early as I do with this one. I'm only using the stems. So if you think that it's not worth it to get the choy sum, of course you can use the other part for other things. You can just boil it for other veggies use. But I'm just using this for the crunch, the stem. All right, so that's the first veggies. So saving the rest for the other things. Second veggies is the carrots. I already peel it. Just cut off the ends that you don't use. And then cut it into small cubes. Small pieces. Also for a good crunch and so on. And also some sweetness from the carrots. I cut it small so you don't have to like extra cook it different ways. You don't have to boil it first. And it also give you your fried rice extra color, so it's more appetizing that way as well. Alright, so here's the carrots. And the choy sum. And lastly, you will need some scallions, some green onions, just preferably the white part. Right, that's more than enough. So that's all the veggies. Alright, so day-old wise, take it out of the fridge, let it bring to room temperature. And the reason I have it in a Ziploc bag is easier to separate the rice. That's one prep work you can do instead of throwing a brick of rice into the wok. So it's easier to separate it here, like so. See, with day-old rice, you can separate each grain like so easily. And of course, with the Ziploc bag, it's not gonna stick to your hands. So this is a good way to do it. All right, next is the eggs. I have 2 eggs here with salt and white pepper. Scramble those up. So prep work wise, we're all ready. Now we are going to cook the fried rice. Alright, of course you can do this in a normal pan, but I'm doing on the outdoor wok. Got the chicken in. Look how fast that cooks. Alright, that's good. Next, I'm going to do some of the carrots first. In the remaining residual oil from the chicken. Alright, so some of that. Just give it a quick stir a little bit. Squash it a little bit. Alright, now we're out. Alright, so get a little bit more oil. And in with the eggs. And in with the rice. Alright, in with the rest of the veggies. Turn the heat up a little bit. Alright, turn off the heat a little bit. Season it with soy sauce on the side. A little bit of salt on top. And then white pepper as well. And then in with the meat. Toss it. Turn back on the heat a little bit higher. Plating. So we have our beautiful fried rice. Gonna box that up and have people try it to see what they think. See the vibrant color you get with all the veggies, and then of course the rice with the eggs combination going on. Alright, so there you have it. So we got it, fried rice, ready to go. I'm gonna box those up and have people try it. So if you haven't liked and subscribed already, please help to support and like and subscribe, share and comment. Have a great day.